Oh, we live. Okay. It usually takes a few seconds. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Top Rope Squishy, and I'm here with my guest, Sunny Midnight EXP17. Got it, right? If you don't follow my dude.
No, I mean, I'm just laughing at the amount of time it took you to finally get it right. So now that you say it with confidence, it actually just makes me laugh. Like you say it with so much confidence, when before you used to be like, midnight. Yeah. I'll be like, oh Lord Jesus Christ. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't admit it because Midnight Express is such a common phrase, Midnight Express.
Experience.
So,
Express.
I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I know. I'm sorry. But anyway, if you don't follow my guest over here, please click in the links in the description. Make sure you also subscribe to his podcast. Say hello to the people, Sonny. It's been a while.
What's up to the people? I mean, hey. Hey, look. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm wonderful. I'm peaceful. What more can I ask for?
That's it. That's it. Shit, my feed is a little bit weird. I'm gonna switch my y'all give me a minute. I gotta switch my connections apparently. Hold up.
Okay, so I'm glad that I thought that it was just me, and I was looking at you in like Voltron, and I was going, "Oh my god!" Like, if everybody else thinks you're clear, then I'm fucked up. So I need to like. So I'm not gonna say shit.
Even with that, look at this. I keep.
At least it's not me.
In and out. Y'all lose me. My screen. So if y'all lose me, I'll come back in. So don't leave. It's just technical difficulties today. I don't know what's going on, even because I work from home on a couple of days. I couldn't be time to update.
Somehow you didn't turn into R2D2. Like, I don't know what the hell you just said. All I heard was like, I don't know what you just said. Uh-oh.
Pretty free. I keep jumping in and out. Holy shit.
Yo, you didn't turn into Megatron. I don't know what's going on. Like, somehow all the cybernetics that got plugged into you. Malfunction in software.
Jumping in and out. I don't know what's going on, T.
Yo, take the phone, put it out the like window, and go up and down like to get the Wi-Fi. Get the Wi-Fi right.
I don't think it's my computer. Yeah. All right. Oh, Courtney's saying it's a StreamYard issue. Oh. All right. Well, we're gonna work through it.
I can hear you perfectly now.
Okay. Let's hope it stays this way. We're gonna jump right to it. Okay. I'm just gonna stay like this. I'm not gonna move. No movements. No movements. We're just.
You can move. You are not the electrons that are messing up your Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay. Your electrons in your body is not what's messing it up. You okay?
It is. Yeah, this connection is horrific. So I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry to my guests. We're gonna try to get through the show tonight. We're gonna.
So, guys.
Oh my God! Why? Why today?
Because I'm magnetic.
All right. Coño. All right. I scored Dynamite a 9 because I thought it was pretty solid yesterday. I did not like one up there. That's just one match that I didn't like. That was
what match was that? Oh, yeah. I mean, Wardlow's boring.
This is it's the fucking squash matches that do it for me.
I mean, what can you do with him?
You can't keep putting him in the belt from so that you can do this.
Yo, Maddie, it sounds like you're getting unplugged from the Matrix.
That's the only match that I do.
It sounds like you're getting unplugged from the Matrix right now. I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
All right, people in the chat. I'm gonna exit.
I got the antenna.
God, Tony's trying something. I don't know if it's gonna work.
I got the antenna.
What antenna?
Take
what the
magnet.
Fuck is this?
Yo, what the fuck? Bro, why are you taking in 1945? What's going on with this?
Oh my God. Do I still sound
Did my man really just saran wrap some goddamn hanger?
I'm here thinking you actually doing something and you handing me this.
I got the antenna,
yo. No. How about you? Like, no. I want you to take that hanger, go outside, and stand out in the rain.
No, you trying to get me shot.
I want to see what happens.
That's fucked up.
What kind of shit?
I haven't jumped out of the stream yet.
Yo,
I'm just gonna hold this. It's working. I don't know what's going on, but it's working. I'm just gonna hold this in my hand.
Are you serious? Wow. Yo. Why do I feel like you Marty McFly right now?
Have I broken up since I held this in my hand?
No, that's the weird shit. That's the weird shit right there. It's like, yo, your ass is literally a fucking antenna right now.
We keeping this in the hand. I don't give a fuck. I do not want the show to keep glitching. So
let me know if you hear from ET or somebody. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, we do it old school up in here. All right. This shit's working. This is how we use. Okay, so when we lived in Brooklyn, we had, the dial-up TVs back in the days, and Tone and his mom at the time didn't have cable. I came from cable, so I would just do this. Like, I would put like aluminum foil, and I would fuck with it, and it would work. So you know what? I don't know what's going on, but hey, I'm gonna hold this in my hand.
No. Look, listen to me. I'm probably as old as Tone. I had, like, back in Virginia, we had the dial tone turn, and we had to use the antenna to get the shit right. I just didn't think it worked for Wi-Fi. Like, if I would have knew that my fucking phone signal sucked like that, I could have motherfucking made one of those and just walked with my fucking phone and had one of them bitches up in the air. I'd have been Gucci. Get the hell out of here.
I don't know what's going on, but until the stream fucks up, I'm gonna keep this in my hand, y'all.
Yo, your shit needs to be like a picture taken right now next to the Baby Yoda. Like you just got an antenna next to your head with Baby Yoda right here.
Yo,
just like
Tony with the props.
That's crazy.
Oh God. All right. While we have the stream before it gets crazy.
Wow.
Let's get into this show.
Wow. We really with the antenna out here. Wow.
Here we go. All right. The show started with an 8-man tag.
Did they get electrocuted?
No. Oh my God.
Yeah, I gotta take a picture of that shit, bro.
This show just went all the way out. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's turn them on.
Yo,
Yoda
this is yo. This is the Sci-Fi Channel right now. Okay. This is yo. When you trying to stick the goddamn joint up Baby Yoda butt? What's going on? What are you doing?
Is the battery dead? I think the battery's dead. He's supposed to work. He's eminent.
Yeah, but why you trying to stick the damn antenna up his butt? Like,
there we go. The fourth be with you. May the fourth be with you.
Yo, I'm too high for this shit right now. What the fuck is this? Yo, my man meditating. Yo, what the fuck is this?
He's animatronic.
Yo, I'm scared. I don't know what to think. I'm terrified.
He's so cute.
Yo, hold up, bro.
So cute.
Yo, man, I swear to God, this whole world gonna get taken over by fucking AI.
Yeah, it is. That's gonna be another show.
What the?
You hear him? He's still going. I haven't even touched him. He's still going.
I know, because that damn antenna giving him fucking cybernetic powers. What the fuck? Yo.
We're gonna turn his ass off. We're gonna put him on the side.
You're never gonna turn him off. He gonna be alive now.
This went, yes, I agree with T. This went all the way left, but we're gonna keep going because we're supposed to be talking about Dynamite, but I'm holding an antenna.
I'm still tripping how your shit is good now, and you holding this shit.
I don't understand how the stream has not broken up since Tony gave me this. This is insane. I'm afraid to put it down, so I'm gonna keep it up.
You better check your molecules after you done with that.
All right. The 8-man tag was Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, Bandito versus Angelo Parker, Daniel Garcia, Jake Hager, and Daddy Magic. Adam Cole and Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy and Bandito won.
Well, I feel like that shit making you smarter right now. Well, I feel like you Jim Carrey and Batman Forever. You just getting all the knowledge into your head.
This is fucking crazy, yo. I'm really wondering why this is working. Or is it just a fucking coincidence?
No, your ass is fucking electronically.
This is insane. Honestly. This is
I don't know how you connected to a satellite, but you did.
How's this work? All right. All right.
Maddie Satellite.
This match was good, wasn't it? It's harder for you to talk to me with this in my hand, huh?
No, I'm just thinking Maddie Satellite. Like so, but no, it was a good. It was a good.
I gotta tweet this one.
Maddie Satellite. Yo, that's your ring name. That's your new gimmick. Maddie Satellite. Oh Lord.
I had no idea this show was gonna go like this. Koj, I know you just came in, Koj. What up? So what happened was my connection kept fucking up, and my husband thought take it back to the Brooklyn days, and he brought me a hanger with aluminum foil, and I swear to you, my connection hasn't fucked up since I've had this in my hand.
First of all, we are not going to disrespect the rest of us and say that's back to the Brooklyn days. No, we all had that back in the damn day. Okay, we all had that. Okay, but I didn't know that you was going to turn into Maddie Satellite tonight. Okay.
Yo,
Lord.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna use this show and clip it up to advertise my future show. Yo, all right. This match.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna say this. 8-man tag, good. Obviously, they're using Adam Cole very, very lightly.
They don't want to him again.
He didn't do but like maybe 4 or 5 moves in that whole match.
Light.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're still just gradually getting him back in there. Apparently, I guess that that head injury must have been really crazy.
I think he had a concussion after a concussion. Like he had a few back to back, and so that is why.
I feel like you're looking for the forecast right now.
What am I doing, Kyle? So since you just came in, my connection was fucking jumping in and out, and Mr. Tone got me an old school hanger with aluminum foil, and it has not fucked up since I've had this in my hand. Ghetto, but guess what?
You're going to turn into a mutant after this.
Shut up! No.
Like somehow you're gonna turn into Electro. I don't know how, but like somehow you're gonna be floating with like magnetic powers. Like I don't know how you're gonna turn into Magneto. No, I don't get it.
I want to be a mutant, not right now. But yeah,
I mean,
we can barely get through this show because of this. This is taking over.
No, you're taking over, Maddie Satellite.
I'm gonna put it outside of the frame.
What you think it's gonna do? I still look like you holding an umbrella. Like, what are you doing? Like, you look like it's raining in your house. Like, you look like you fucking Mary Poppins. Like, what's going on?
I don't want to put it down. It's working.
I know. Don't put it down. Why you? See, you giving it to Baby Yoda. He ain't gonna be able to hold it. See, what's wrong with you?
Okay. We're gonna keep going. Ignore my antenna, y'all.
Yeah, Mary Poppins. All right, go ahead.
All right, that was the first match. I bet the best.
Float to the second match.
Well, actually, we can't skip what happened after the match because Adam Cole got the pin. But the best part of the match was when he ran to Jericho, who was at the commentating table, and he fucked him up and destroyed the set. And then they kicked him out. They were kicking not Jericho. They were kicking Adam Cole Bebe out the arena, and then Britt Baker came and slapped Jericho, and that was great. That was my favorite part, even though the match was pretty good. I
mean, it was cool. I mean, I enjoy that they continued the story.
Yes. And I know eventually this is all leading up to the Jericho versus Adam Cole match. I'm loving the comments, people. Keep it going.
Oh, I know. Shit, Maddie Satellite out here turning into Magneto.
This is hilarious. Okay, the next match. Oh, there was a promo by the.
Oh, Black hey Maddie, Club. Did you find any loose change yet?
Not yet. Not yet. Dude, it has not. Have I turned robotic or has it slowed?
No. Okay. You have not Voltron since you've had your satellite antenna.
This is so fucking crazy. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna move on. Saraya, who
I'm scared how your DNA goes look after this.
It works. It works. Saraya, who I often call Sriracha, went up against Willow Nightingale. For me, this was one of Saraya's best matches since she's returned to wrestling. I really think she's starting to, get more comfortable. And I love Willow Nightingale. And so to me, this match was actually pretty good. I think it was a great women's match. It came on the first half of Dynamite. Usually the women's match comes on at 9:20, but this came on and it did really well. So I was really, really happy about this. I don't know how you felt about this. Obviously, what happened after was pretty good, pretty fucking great as well. What do you think?
I mean, no, I thought it was a good women's match. I thought that, I'm a big fan of Saraya. I thought that people were giving her a hard time, definitely in the beginning.
For sure.
But
proud over for sure.
Yeah, and it's like you can't expect her to give you like 5-star matches out the gate coming off of sitting down for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, so I was like, you got to give the girl time to develop her skills back, get her awareness back for her to be able to, deliver what she can deliver. And she's really good. She's good with her persona. She's good on the mic. She's good, when she gets better in the ring, she'll be man, you in this damn ET ass antenna.
We're gonna turn this into a prop and we're going to put top rope squishy on it. And we're gonna sell it.
ain't gonna be no prop. You need that every episode now.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, your fucking Wi-Fi suck. Like, you need that shit.
My Wi-Fi needs to upgrade because this is
you be like, new prop, no, new motherfucker, keep your shit clear.
My Wi-Fi right here, y'all.
Motherfucker, Wi-Fi fucked up.
Yo. Oh my God. But anyway, I agree with you. I was really hard on Saraya when she first came out. Not gonna lie. I was not feeling her. I'm still not feeling the Outcast thing, although I'm getting more used to it. But when they were getting ready to attack Willow and Sheeta came out, I was like, because right before Sheeta came out, right before her music hit, I was like, I turned to Tony. I was like, where the fuck is Sheeta? And then she comes out. I'm like, oh shit, there's Sheeta. And then she fooled everybody by pretending she was going heel, but she didn't. She's on the babyface side as she always has been, and it looks like she's teaming up with Hayter and Baker, and that's pretty dangerous. That's gonna be oof. I can't wait.
When Sheeta first came out and did that, I was like, this doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like because it was like, okay, Saraya had kind of played her for Tony Storm, and so it was like, why would she come out and then join them? Where like the whole thing building up to it was like she was kind of like, what the fuck?
It's a double agent.
And so when she did, I was like, it did like when I saw Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker jump on the ramp, I was like, oh, got
it right away.
Yeah, I was like, okay, got it. Like, because it was like it didn't make sense at first, like because it was like, why would Sheeta just turn heel out of nowhere? Like, there's like nothing that was leading up to it.
Right. Especially after what you said, that Saraya played her. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
There goes my connection. What?
I see you.
I saw my little Wi-Fi thing is showing on my screen. So
I know, but we can see you perfectly. I can see you.
Okay. I'm gonna hold this like this. All right. But anyway, that was a great match.
Okay.
That was a great match. I love that Sheeta's back. I'm so happy that she's back. I love Sheeta. She was missed. The House of Black dropped the promo. Of course, we're gonna get a nice trios match.
I wonder what magnetic powers you're gonna develop.
I hope none. But give them to Tone. Tone can get all the powers. I'm good. After the promo, the next match that happened was the trios battle royale. Now I tried to remember everybody that was in it, but I couldn't. So I know the Lucha Bros and Hijo de Vikingo was in there. QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, and Hobbs was there. The Acclaimed with Billy Gunn was there. Dark Order was there. Kip Sabian, Butcher, and the Blade were there. Who did I miss? I missed somebody. Do y'all remember who I missed?
The Luchador cats. what was it, Van
Hijo
Hingo
de
or something?
Vikingo. Yeah, he was with Lucha Bros.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I think there was one more trios, but it don't matter because they didn't win. The Acclaimed won this one, so we're gonna see them go up against House of Black for a trios. Do you think that the Acclaimed has a chance to get it from House? No, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
The more I was looking at this match, I was going, what the hell are they doing with Hobbs?
That's a sore spot for me right now.
That was the only thing I was thinking in my whole, like the whole match. I just kept going, what are they doing with him? Because from what I just saw with Hobbs and what I just saw from Ricky, I was like, you might as well just put them back together as a tag team.
Yeah, because they fucking up. To me, taking the TNT belt off of Hobbs was a mistake. Hobbs was actually having some good matches. I mean, he went up against Penta. He went up against Rey Fenix. He only had like 1 or 2 squashes, but he had real matches. Like he was actually showing his potential as opposed to Wardlow, who comes out and does 3 fucking moves and that's it. And then
Wardlow is boring.
He's boring, for sure.
I'm not sitting there like looking for the man to be boring. Like I'm looking for the man to excite. His power bombs are boring. All of it is boring. Like his whole persona is boring. He comes off as generic power guy.
Because they did it too much. Or as Tony calls him, Tony calls him a sideshow. Sideshow attraction, which really sucks. Because if y'all remember, Wardlow and Luchasaurus, who are now seemingly going to have something,
but these are 2 backup guys.
Say what?
These are 2 backup guys. These are 2 backup monsters. These are the monster type of guys that the star has them as their backup. That's who they are. Like Luchasaurus was a backup for Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy is a star. Luchasaurus is not going to get the title. So he's good muscle. Wardlow is muscle. Hobbs is a star.
Hobbs is a star. And they spent all this time building him up as a monster, the Book of Hobbs. I was loving that. And you give him the belt for like 30 days. That was just fucked to me. I was like, but I knew when they went to Pittsburgh and his opponent was Wardlow, I looked at Tony and I was like, they're going to take the belt from Hobbs. Shit. And sure enough, they did. And I really didn't appreciate that. They just built him up, and right before he hit that pinnacle, they just dropped him on his head and destroyed it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Hobbs didn't need, like, once you attached QT to him, you already devalued it. So like, because QT is, and don't get it wrong, QT is a good wrestler. Aaron Solo was a good wrestler. But these are low-level guys in the eyes of AEW fans. Yeah. These are guys that are on Dark and Elevation. They're jobbers. They're the trust busters. They're they're the varsity guys that you don't expect them to win big matches. You expect them to beat low-level people, and then when they get to, they might, if they're trying to push them, they might give them a mid-level win, but they're not going to beat the Kenny Omegas. They're not going to beat the John Moxleys. They're not going to beat the Hangman Adam Pages. No, so
I agree.
You know, when they like separated Hobbs and Ricky, it was like, okay, both of these are future stars, like solo stars. But how are you moving? And right now they're not moving them right. It's better to put them back together, let them get the tag team titles, because right now FTR got the tag team titles and that's cool. But
it's boring.
They've had the titles before, and it's like
I'm bored.
Yeah,
I'm bored, and I try to like stay stuck to stories and kind of stick it out to see where something's gonna go. But with the TNT belt, I'm clearly disappointed because of what happened with Hobbs. So that, to me, anytime that gets mentioned, I get really upset because I'm like, it's a major ball drop. Like I really hope that they figure out a way to build him back up, because this really killed Hobbs' star. And I agree with you. I don't know what they're going to do with him now. The only way to get him back up would be to set him up with Ricky Starks again somehow, whether in a feud or together, because, You know, and take the TNT belt off of Wardlow. Find somebody better to take it, because to me, unless you're going to start giving Wardlow matches that matter and storylines that matter, except
Wardlow is okay in the ROH level. Put Wardlow, you could put Wardlow as the ROH champion. That'll be fine. You put him as the ROH TV champion. That's fine. Put him in the tag team, the trios, anything in ROH that low, he is a star. You put him in the AEW level, he is nothing, because you got too many better stars out there. And
they fucked him up.
Hobbs should not have been diminished for Wardlow. Wardlow is not the investment.
I didn't like that. And the fact he already had the belt twice. Like, what's the point at this point?
And his first one wasn't shit.
Yeah, they did the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say. They did the same thing. They just keep giving him squash matches. It just doesn't. That is not what. If you remember Darby's run, if you remember Sammy's run, Cody, these guys were really defending these belts and having real fucking matches week in, week out. You bring Wardlow out for a 2-second match with a no-name local talent. What is that doing for anybody? That's not doing nothing for no one.
I mean, they could. They could. I mean, the last real champion was Miro.
Yeah, and Miro was great. How could I forget about Miro? Miro was a fucking champion.
But they kind of buried the TNT or the TNT title for the AEW. Yeah, everything has been about the AEW, and then like them trying to introduce the trios. And then, they got tag, and then they got the international. And so I think somehow the TNT just kind of just dropped down the levels.
Yeah.
And they need to remember and reinvest, because even the international title that they got now is kind of diminished now, because
I don't think so.
Orange Cassidy's not doing shit with it. What
do you mean he's not doing shit? He's already had like 11 matches this year alone.
That title was supposed to be defended overseas.
Yeah, but they changed it from international. Didn't they make it up in all? What's it called now? Intercontinental? What's it called? All Atlantic? I don't remember anymore.
All Atlantic, yeah, something like that.
Because it's not being defended overseas.
Regardless, I'm tired of seeing Orange Cassidy with that shit. Like, I don't know how they gave like Orange Cassidy the Goldberg, like the Goldberg run, but he just doesn't lose. And it's like, okay, like I'm ready for them to move him the fuck out the way and put somebody else in that spot to like build them up, because Orange Cassidy's already solidified.
Yeah, I think at this point, I love that Orange Cassidy has been a fighting champion. He's done a great job with the belt for what it is, Every week almost he's had a match and he goes in. But now I think it's time to get him in a storyline where they will put the belt on someone else. So move it along. And when they do, make sure it's somebody who's actually going to be defending the belts like Orange Cassidy has done. I like when belts are defended, which brings us to the AEW.
Wait, hold on. Right before we get there, I would like to see Orange Cassidy in a story that actually challenged his character.
Make him step out of his.
Yeah, because we've always seen him, Orange Cassidy, with Jericho, and you got the pudding match and something goofy, or like it's always something goofy or
he's goofy.
Yeah, but I want to see him outside of that comfort zone.
Maybe they'll do it. Who knows? I mean, props to Will Washington. I know everybody in here knows who he is, and he just became signed to AEW as what is it? A talent. He's going to be helping. All
right, so you're going to have to school me. No, not everybody.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, so Will Washington. All right, that's cool. A lot of people know who he is. So Will Washington is he was a podcaster, and he was podcasting since he was 17 years old. And he had his own podcast for about 18, 19 years. I actually was probably one of his last guests on that podcast before he moved on to Fightful Grapsody. So he got signed with Fightful Grapsody to be a podcaster there. And then he started doing Day After Dynamite, which was called Dad, which was literally a show that would come on Thursday afternoons. And he had another podcast on Saturdays, I believe, with Denise Salcedo, which is also a really well-known podcaster who also does a lot of wrestler interviews across promotions, not just AEW. But as of last week, he was announcing that he was leaving Fightful. He was leaving Day After Dynamite. He was leaving all his podcasts. And I had told my husband, I said, I think this guy is doing something humongous, because for him to leave these promotions like this, he has to be doing something huge. And so Tony Khan tweeted yesterday that Will Washington is now All Elite. He is helping with the storylines, and he's taking over quite a few jobs in the back end of AEW. And I think it's really good for AEW because this guy is like a wrestling encyclopedia. I mean, you just mentioned something and he'll remember the date, the time, what people were wearing. Like, he really loves wrestling. So shout out to him. So maybe the storylines will start getting better because now Tony Khan doesn't have to take it all on himself. You have a fresh mind, a young mind, and somebody that has been a wrestling fan pretty much all their life. He's also Swerve's cousin, which a lot of people don't know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, maybe he can push Swerve into that damn championship slot where he
that would be great. That would be fucking great because Swerve is phenomenal. So, we haven't been seeing much of him really. So let's hope that storylines improve now. We get new stuff.
Swerve is the only person, Swerve's the only person right now where I see him as he could be that be the champion and carry that fucking company somewhere crazy.
Yeah, he could do something. And I mean, yeah, he would be great to get. You talking about the all Atlantic or the all international championship? Or
no, the
world championship.
The world title.
They need to really get him up there because I think he would do great things with that title. I was just about to get into the fact that, I like fighting champions, and MJF has not been a fighting champion. He's been a yapping champion.
Swerve could definitely be at that Kenny Omega, John Moxley level.
That's for my husband. He's asking me now, what's Will Washington's social security number? Look, he's been on my show. I was on his show before he became big deal. Us little people now, we can't fuck with him now. But anyway, MJF has had 3 matches with the match he had yesterday? Come on now.
But I mean, the reason why he does that is because that's the whole reason of pissing people off is he doesn't defend his shit like his title like that. He talks a lot of crap and he gets on people's nerves. Like, that's the whole reason of because I think what they're trying to do is build it to the point where whoever takes it off him is going to have a big bump from taking it off of MJF, the dude that's been defending it very scarcely, that has been talking a bunch of crap, that's been getting under people's so whoever beats him is going to get a jump.
So who you think? Do you think that because we're obviously getting the Fatal 4, which I think everybody knew was coming, even when they were trying to make it seem like it was just going to be MJF versus Sammy, I think everybody knew one way or another this was going to be a Fatal 4, which has been called the Pillars Fatal 4 match for the championship. Do you think that MJF is going to retain, or do you think that one of the other 3 guys are going to get a chance at actually winning this belt?
It depends. I think at this point, it's good. It's okay to take the belt off of MJF because it hasn't been so crazy overwhelming where it's like he needs to keep the belt.
Who will take it though? I think
it depends on like I said, it depends on who you're trying to put to that main event level. Because once you give him the title, they're main event level now.
Yeah. So, I think Darby has that power.
My
choice would be Sammy, but
yeah, see, for me, I think that it's always going to be between Darby and Sammy because whoever it is, they're gonna have Jack Perry chasing. But
I know it's a
don't know.
hard one, right? It's a hard one.
I would go with Sammy.
So would I.
In a sense that if you gave him the title, all the championship matches are gonna be crazy.
Yes.
Because he has not put on a bad match.
At
no
all.
matter how people feel about him, he has not put on a bad match in like 2 years.
Yeah, he is. He's really good. People need to put respect on him. I think he's getting the crowd more now. This whole thing with MJF and him actually helped him. I loved it, by the way. I knew it was going to break up yesterday because I'm like, this is going to end in a way where all four of them are going to be against each other. And it did. It happened that way. Darby and Jungle Boy had beef because Darby stole the pin from Jungle Boy. And of course, Sammy and MJF broke up because MJF went and slapped Sammy. And that was already, you saw the cracks. But I think personally, the right choice would be Sammy. This guy's history supersedes him. And like you said, all his matches are good. He doesn't put on a bad match. And he's gotten great on the mic, which is what he was missing. He was missing being able to talk. Now he can actually do promos. I think he's ready for it. But if it's not Sammy, it's definitely going to be Darby.
Yeah, I would say this. If you put it on Darby, you now make Darby AEW's Rey Mysterio.
Because he's tiny?
Yes. And he's always the underdog every time. And so, and I can see them giving him the title and creating that Rey Mysterio level character on their show. Mm-hmm. Because yes, you give it to Sammy. Sammy, like honestly, if I was gonna actually book it, I would give it to Darby. Let him have all these crazy ass matches with the championship. You know, he's like I said, the Rey Mysterio Daredevil type character. Mm-hmm. Then I would give it to Sammy, who is the consistent wrestler like that, keeps those great matches keep going, and then keep it rolling down. And then give it to Jack Perry.
Yeah. You know, I think the reason why, even though I want it to be Sammy, and I think we agree there, I think the reason why I'm leaning towards it's going to be Darby is because Sting is actually retiring at the end of this year. Mm. And I feel this is a storyline that they're going to build Sting into, almost like saying he helped Darby get to this point. Like that was his main, finisher. Depends. And now he's gone.
Depends now, because depends on when Sting's retiring. So if he's going to retire at, let's say, All Out,
then sure.
Then yeah, give it to him then. But he has to lose. Wait, which pay-per-view is this?
Double or Nothing. Which is
Double or Nothing. Okay, so you have him lose the Double or Nothing, win it All Out if Sting is retiring at All Out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's generally the main show.
Right.
So that would be my idea of how they would book it, but they could give it to him early. But I would think that they would let MJF win the 4 and then have Darby win 1-on-1.
I will lose my shit if Sammy wins, because that's who I'm rooting for. I know my sister loves Darby, but I would love to see Sammy win. That being said, talking about All Out, All In, real quick, just in the pre-sales, people sold 50K tickets just in the pre-sale. So they're doing pretty good. I don't know if they're going to sell out Wembley Stadium. It's happening and it's in the UK. This is in June. This is All In. I think this is All In 2, because All In 1 was before AEW was actually made into a promotion. But 50K pre-sale, not one single match has been announced yet. So that's more than half of the tickets in that stadium. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's wild. It's pretty good for AEW being the smaller baby promotion, that people said nobody's going to buy any tickets for this event. I think they really underestimated UK fans and fans in the United States and around the world, because I know of a lot of people that don't live in the UK, but they're going. So that means they're taking a trip. They're making a whole trip out of this. So, don't underestimate wrestling fans.
Well, I mean, I think that's just the haters. That's just the haters. Like, there's a fan base for AEW. If you look at every event, every Dynamite, they're packed to the ceiling. And yes, like, okay, even if they're selling out 6, 7, 8,000 seaters, they're packing it out. So why wouldn't it be so far-fetched to think that they wouldn't be able to sell this out?
Yeah, and it's their first show. So and if people have been like shitting on the fact that their views have been low, but hello, the NBA playoffs are on, and I don't know if y'all been watching, but the NBA playoffs are good this year, like really, really good. So it's a big challenge to go head to head against the NBA playoffs. So let's wait till that's over and then see what the viewership looks like after. But anyway, moving on. Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, Satnam Singh, and Mark Briscoe had a hilarious segment yesterday on Mark Briscoe's farm. I thought that shit was funny as hell. I enjoyed it. I appreciated it. I just really liked it. I thought it was great. I'm not a fan of Satnam Singh. And we'll leave it there. But this particular segment, I found it so entertaining. And, if you're entertaining me,
yeah, no, I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny as hell. Like,
hilarious.
Like, I was like, I'll be honest and be like, I never really paid too much close attention to the Briscoes until, the unfortunate passing of Jay.
Yeah.
But it was like, watching that segment, I was like, yo, I like dude. Like dude is like, he has, Marcus has this like presence that's like, he's just cool.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett was like, cute little girl. He was like, boy.
Jeff Jarrett is another person where I'm like, yo, I don't care what nobody says. Like, I'm entertained by Jeff Jarrett. I'm entertained by this whole group entertains me. Like, even what's the name? Sanjay Dutt running around like a little goof. Like,
he was like,
yeah.
Mark Briscoe's father was like, okay, Jay Lethal's cool, but watch out for the one in the coveralls. And he's like, which one? And he looked back, he's like, both of them. Sanjay Dutt is extremely entertaining. Extremely entertaining.
Yeah.
But I did get to see the Briscoes go up against FTR. Let me tell you, those were probably some of my top tag team matches. The FTR versus Briscoe brother matches.
I saw the matches.
Fuck, amazing.
Oh no, yeah, they were crazy. Those matches were insane. It was just and it's not. No, I'm not going to say like I was ignorant of the Briscoes. I knew who the Briscoes were, and I've seen quite a few of their matches, especially some of their good ones. Yeah. But like I wasn't like behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But until like until the FTR series.
Right.
And then it was like, okay, let me go ahead and do my research.
I've seen them before, and they were definitely dominating. I gotta fix my antenna. They were dominating the Ring of Honor. My antenna. The Ring of Honor.
Yeah, you know what? You remind me of Blank Man.
Wait.
You never seen Blank Man?
Slap me around and call me Susan.
You remember the beginning? Yeah. You remember the beginning when they were trying to watch Batman and it was flushing the toilet?
I forgot about that. That's hilarious. Listen, don't make fun of my antenna. This shit's been working. This has been working.
Hey, yo, you need to be paying that motherfucker provide service.
Word. The hanger. I don't pay Tone because
$10.99 for hangers. Maddie hangers.
Yep, Maddie hangers. Hello. All right. So Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson. Ricky Starks won. Jay White tried to whoop Ricky, but almost got Rochambeau. They're not gonna let Ricky Rochambeau Jay White without it being a match. I think we are gonna eventually see Jay White and Ricky Starks go at it. That match was good. It was good. It wasn't my favorite match of the night, but it was good. Do you have anything to add to that?
It's a placement holder.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna say, look, it's something to give Ricky to do while he has nothing to go for. Yo, what the hell? Yo,
I'm gonna call me a Teletubby, and they had like an antenna, I think, on their head. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Lord. Yo, I don't know how your hair isn't just going up from the static.
I put a lot of cream in it. It's even conditioner. Staying down.
All right, man. Don't be matting your stuff, Maddie.
No, it's just leave-in conditioner. My hair is natural. You see that? The curls.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I hear you. This was a placeholder. I don't know what they're doing with Ricky Starks. I hope a storyline with him and Hobbs, like I said, and you said, builds up. But
well, I mean, they have nothing for him right now since I don't know, they just gave Warlord a title, which I don't know why they took it off of Hobbs. Ricky, like, they have the 4 Pillars world title match, so you can't, put Ricky anywhere near that right now.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like giving him, like I said, giving him something to do, because it's the same thing with Jay White. It's like he's a star too, but
what's going on with him?
You can't do nothing with him. Right now, they're Adam Cole. They're building the Adam Cole comeback story.
Adam Stole.
I told you I'm lit.
That's
you know I'm lit.
Yeah.
You know I'm lit. You know I'm lit. So I mean, but no. Yo, I swear to God, man, you tripping me out with this shit, dude. Like, stop it.
With the umbrella.
You look like I don't know. You look like a parallelogram. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
Like, I'm lit. So you got me fucked. Yo, stop it. That shit is fucking weird right now, yo.
Talk to Sunny.
If you turned around and just went.
Talk to Sunny. All right. Gonna leave.
The motherfucker blinking at me, bro.
This is so appropriate because May the 4th be with you has.
The fuck is that? Yo, time out,
yo. It's been trending today. May the 4th be with you. So I think this is very appropriate having
Yo, how you doing with the drum roll?
All right. He's a little freaky, ain't he? Anyway, I'm gonna turn him off because he's right next to the mic. The Hardy compound. We're gonna see another match at the Hardy compound. That's gonna be fun. I like those kind of matches too, where they're like, I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they were called. They're not.
Deletion.
Yeah, but there's a special name for matches that happen like in certain places outside of the ring, outside of the arena. But there's a match that's gonna go. It's gonna be the Hardy family, so which is Matt and Jeff and Isaiah, and they're going up against the Firm at the Hardy compound. So those are one of those pre-tape matches, which it's cinematic almost. So it's gonna yes, I was right. Cinematic match. Boom.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to go for. I know Sting had a couple of those with Darby, a couple of cinematic matches. Those are good, especially when you have older people involved, because if anything happens, it's pre-taped, so they can like retape it, redo it. It could be more careful. So it's going to be a good one to watch. But after that, the main event came out. We kind of already covered the main event. We know what happened. We know that, Jungle Boy had put a move on Sammy and he was about to pin him, but Darby tagged himself in. Coffin dropped on Sammy and he got the pin. And then he stared Jack Perry down like, what? And this is going to be a pretty ruthless 4-way. These guys are going to go in. I believe, like we were talking earlier, that MJF is going to lose his belt. I want Sammy to win. I have a feeling it might be Darby, but we have to wait until Double or Nothing, which happens May 28th, I believe. So,
yeah, I think I think the best thing for them to do is to give it to Darby. Like, that's probably just like, I mean, giving it to Jungle Boy is cool, but it's better to have him chase for it.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy
Jungle Boy can't get it. No.
Yeah, Sammy doesn't necessarily need it right now. Like, he still is going through a character change, which you like, because people are so used to hating him, and he's trying to become likable.
Yeah, he wants to be likable.
Yeah, he wants to be likable. So
you're a heel.
Yeah, I mean, well, but that wasn't by his choice.
I know that wasn't his choice. They had to turn heel because of the Ty and Sammy situation.
Yeah, so I think that because especially if you look at like the AEW All Access joint and like his vlog and stuff like that, like he really doesn't want to be the bad guy.
No, he doesn't, and he's trying to embrace being the bad guy because he really didn't have a choice in the matter. But he's doing a great job. I think Sammy has really come into his own in the last 2 years. He even got to the point where he stopped doing his YouTube show for a while because of all the hate that he was getting, because he had like real hate. He didn't have wrestling heat. He had real heat on him, and people were just wishing such horrible things on him. And if y'all seen him, like you said, on All Access, you see this guy is genuinely just a happy dude. He's just happy to be where he's at. He's totally grateful, totally thankful. I've seen him cry a million times already. He's totally emotional. I don't bump him for crying. I think that's just genuine. And I think people hopefully are going to start seeing the Sammy that they used to love, because he was really bad. So
I think everybody cries. I mean, I think that everybody, when they get to a point or get to a place where they dreamed of getting to and finally got there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and
I don't know anybody that hasn't like went through years or whatever of grinding to get to a place, and they got there and they were just like, got here.
We got here.
Like, it's usually like, oh my, like I never thought I'd make it. You know what I'm saying?
He is going for the championship. He's main eventing Double or Nothing. That's a big fucking deal. That's a big...
Well, not even just that. From listening to the Access shit, from him coming from, I think he was working at like KFC or Taco Bell or some shit.
Yeah, he was working at like one of the one or two fast food restaurants, and I think he even worked in a sneaker store. So he hustled a lot. And like I said, this guy's been wrestling for a long time. He was talking on All Access about how his mom had bought him about 5 trampolines because he kept breaking them, because he kept jumping off of the roof of their house. So this guy has really, really honed his skills, really puts his body on the line to entertain people. He has a beautiful 630. Like, he's already surpassed his 450 splash. He goes into the 630. It's really sick. It's really sick. Hijo de Vikingo has an amazing 630 too. Whoa. But anyway, I'm really excited about Double or Nothing. It's my favorite pay-per-view from AEW. So let's see what happens. They're building it up. They've been building it up. So we know that the main event is going to be the 4 pillars, Fatal 4. I don't know what else they got in the lineup, but I'm pretty excited for it. I wish I could go. It's in Vegas. So one of these years, maybe in like 2 years, maybe in like 2 years, I'll be there. But anyway, that was the end of the AEW show. And that's the end of our wrestling talk, but it doesn't end here because it's hot seats. you've been on the show a couple of times. I don't ask people who haven't been on my show get a few more questions, but what I do with my return guests is I ask them 2 would you rather questions and 1 bonus question, which is not a would you rather question. So, Courtney's back. Yes, it is the hot seat time. So, are you ready, Mr. Sunny? Let's go. You ready? You nice and relaxed. Here we go. I got my antenna. I got my Yoda. And let's go. Would you rather eat something hot after badly burning your tongue or eat something sour after cutting the roof of your mouth?
I would eat something. No, I would eat something hot after badly burning my tongue because I've already burnt my tongue.
Okay.
Like when you cut the roof of your mouth, that's an open sore, and like sour, you just burn it, like you just hurting the shit out of your mouth now.
Throwing salt on the wound. So everybody agrees with you. Something hot. All right.
Yeah, because your tongue goes numb after a while.
Yeah, it's like the next day. Hey, it's like the next day when you try to eat something hot again that you really feel it. But I agree. Cutting the roof of your mouth and then trying to eat something sour or ice cold is painful. So, next question. Would you rather walk on broken glass barefooted or walk on hot coals barefooted?
Coals, because the glass is gonna cut my feet up. The coals is just gonna burn my feet.
I mean, you're still gonna have your skin falling off. I mean, I don't know.
No, but the blade, but the glass is gonna go in your foot.
That's true. They're both painful. It was one of those questions where you don't win.
Yeah, but I mean, you win a little bit better because at least if you burn your foot, you still could, like, you don't know what that glass is gonna cut. That shit gonna cut some tendons, some other shit.
Man, you went all the way in.
Like, but that shit gonna cut off some toes. You don't even know. Like, shit, man, that hot coal you doing is burning the crispy out the bottom. Like, it's cool.
Oh,
you're gonna see some Cocoa Krispies on the bottom of my feet.
That's hilarious. Courtney went with hot coals. Anna went with broken glass. Hey Earl, what's up? Anna said depends.
All right, wait. So Anna, if you did like the broken glass, and then like after the broken glass, you had to walk on salt, what would you do?
After you cut your feet on glass, you got to go in the beach.
You have to walk on salt. Ooh,
that's a rough one. I don't know. All right, it's time for your bonus question. Have you seen the movie The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin? And okay, so this question is about this movie, but I like to ask people this because whenever that part in the movie comes up where the woman if you haven't seen the movie, a quick recap is
drops that ass.
All right. Okay. Okay. The woman, the protagonist pretty much of the movie, her son is evil. He's a bad guy. He's done some horrible things. I mean, these are like 6-7-year-old kids. Okay, keep that in mind. These are children. Elijah Wood plays her nephew. He's a good kid. He's amazing. He's super nice. Whatever. But at one point, they end up fighting, the 2 kids, and they're on the edge of the cliff, and she's running towards them, and they kind of roll off, and she reaches, as they're falling, she has her son in one hand, she has her nephew in another, and she has to pick one because she can't lift both of them up. The question to you is, if you were in that situation, and you had your child, your baby, in your hand, even though your child is a bad kid, really bad kid, but you have your nephew who's good and loving on your other hand.
My child isn't a bad kid.
No, I'm saying scenario. If
kind of hard to do that though. Okay, go ahead.
If I'm just saying scenario, if your child was a bad kid and your nephew or niece was a great child, and you were stuck in a situation like that where you had each hanging from one of your arms, but you could not lift them both up, and you had to pick to drop one so you can save the other, who would you save?
Nephew. Anyway, so I'm gonna tell you this right now. Look, okay, the fact that my daughter is a great child, I would drop anybody for my daughter. But in the scenario that if my daughter was this horrific ass child and my nephew was the great child, well, I'm going to benefit humanity. So I'm gonna drop your ass. And I'm gonna let the person that's gonna benefit humanity stay here. I don't give a fuck if I created you. If I created you and I fucked up,
you taking care of your mistakes.
I mean, shit, hey, gotta correct some shit. You know what I'm
saying? Courtney said, I'm sorry, I'm dropping them both. Hand strength is not that good.
Ain't nobody expecting you to grab nobody, Courtney. Wouldn't nobody even look for you to help them?
Courtney's like, oh well. So moving on.
I wouldn't even look for Courtney. Like if I tripped and fell, I wouldn't even look for Courtney to put a hand out to help me up. I wouldn't.
Courtney. Oh wow. Tone said, I'm dropping them both. Give us free. Real nice. Good job, Anderson. Good job. Y'all killing me in the comments. Anyway, people, that is the end of our show. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Past all of the technical difficulties, the wonderful antenna that my husband, Mr. Prop Master, gave me and actually helped, because after he brought this to me, we didn't lose reception once. So I don't know if it was just coincidence or bringing it back to the ghetto, but it worked. And like I said, may the 4th be with you. That's trending today. So if y'all in the room, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And if you are not already subscribed to my homie right here, check his links in the description. Make sure you subscribe to him. Make sure you follow him on all the social medias that I've listed. He is Midnight EXP 17 across the board. See how easily it happened?
Yeah, I know. It just took you like a year.
But anyway, it's been fun. Thank you for the people in the room. Thank you to my guest.
And oh yeah, no problem. And on the next episode of Static Shock.
I love Static Shock. All right, y'all. That's a conversation for another day. Have a good night, y'all. Peace. You gotta wait for the